Well, today we are going to talk about PC.
Oh good. I want to know why I need to change my password every other week, with one that contains a letter, a number, and a special character. I can't remember all that.
We're not talking personal computers. We're talking about being politically correct. We have been getting a lot of complaints in the office for non-politically correctness. Remember, you have a lot of sensitive people on board the ships. Both passengers and maybe even some crew. So you have to think about what you say at all times.
So, what you're saying is basically we can't say anything.
No, not at all. What we're saying is that we have designed responses that you can use in typical situations when dealing with passengers.
So, you want us to use a script when dealing with angry or upset passengers? Sort of a one-size-fits-all canned response?
It is not really all that bad. Let's do a little exercise to show how to use the new PC program. I need 2 volunteers. Wonderful. Let's get started. Before you read the solution, let's see how you think the problem should be handled.
I went to the adult comedy show last night, and the comedian was using very foul language. I was so offended I had to leave.
But, Mom, it was an adult show.
Then you should tell people that beforehand. I never would have gone if I knew.
I'm sorry, but it did say adult comedy.
Well, yes it did. But, I wouldn't expect to hear so many cuss words. And on top of that, he made a joke about the French. My mother is French.
I'm certain it was all in jest. He meant no harm.
So, a passenger isn't going to be happy with that fact it was a joke. Let's see what the response should have been.
Mum, I am so very sorry you were offended by the situation. We tried to give our comedians a little leeway on stage. We are truly sorry you were offended. We will have a talk with the comedian, and see if he can't tame down a show and stop the French jokes.
Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, for F's sake, can't we just send a fruit basket? If the comedians can't tell their jokes their way, why even bother having comedians? Are we going to stop all jokes from being told?
You need to understand. Our customers are a business. No matter how silly their complaint is, we have to effectively respond in a manner that appeases them.
Well, let's see how this political correctness transpires to the comedy shows.
Please welcome our first comedian to the stage.
Good evening, everyone.
What the heck? Is he just going to stand there?
Well, that is all the time I have. Thank you for attending.
That was the worst comedy show ever. No jokes, no fun. I am going to complain.
Well, that didn't go very well. I am tired of people wanting everyone to be politically correct. You know what I find offensive? Not being able to freely offend someone.
I know what you mean. Apparently being politically correct means always having to say you're sorry.
Politically correct? It is just a term used for whiny sensitive pansies who need everything sugar-coated for them.
So true, my friend, so true. Well, I had better go get ready for the next batch of complaints coming through. I hope I have enough fruit on board to go around.